This will be my third time recording. My computer does not want to work with me today, but hopefully this is my last time recording. Okay, so this will be my literacy kit. I will also post in my link below of the video I used to help me create this literacy kit. Most of it I came up with my own ideas. The first part, like the step one, is the idea that I use from the other video, so I'll also post that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I just placed it in like a file folder like this, and then when you open it, it shows the instructions. Okay, so basically I will read each step and then I will walk you through it. Okay, so step 1 says to review the flashcards with your child and be sure that they have a clear understanding of the definitions. To be sure that they understand each word, you can quiz them before moving to the next step. Okay, so these are the flashcards that I created. These are all the words that I found in a book. So the book is titled How They Go. This is the book here. And I'm gonna just go over some of the words. So see, ride or rides. Ride and rides. Bus, country, city, plane, bike, and taxi. So these are all the vocabulary words that I found. I also color coordinated them, in which I have C is a high frequency word, and taxi or bus are some nouns, and some of these words are also vowels and nouns. Okay, so once the child has an understanding of the words, you can quiz them to make sure. Then you go on to step number 2. So step number 2 is the parent will introduce the book by reading the title and then the author to the child. The parent will ask the child if they know what a city or country is. You will explain to them what a city is, which is a large town with tall buildings, and a country is a small area outside the large towns and cities. So I'm going to give an example of what step 2 may look like with this book, okay? How They Go by Bonnie McKinney, illustrated by Alexi Nachi. Do you happen to know what a city is? What is a city in your words? Then what is a country? So a city is a large town with tall buildings, and a country is small areas outside the large towns and cities. Okay, so we're going to read this book, and it's called How They Go. Then it leads off to step number 3. Step number 3 is to read the first page, which is page number 2 in this book, and then have them read it back to you. So it's like a ping pong read. You read and then they read. Okay? And then that's when you go into your questions. And I have on here example questions that you can ask. My suggestion is the way that I like to read to the kids is reading, basically asking questions where they can answer the sentence. Like, for example, if the sentence says something like, Tom gets on a plane, you can ask, what do Tom get on? Tom gets on a plane. The answer is right there. After they had answered with the sentence, that's when you ask detailed questions, open-ended questions, and prediction questions are really good. Okay, so I'm going to show an example. Well, I already did actually. I'll show another example of what they'll look like. Okay, so for page number 2, which is in my instructions, this is what it says. Okay. Tom lives in the city. The child would read, Tom lives in the city. where does Tom live? Tom lives in the city. What do you see in the city? I see cars. I see tall buildings. I see a street. I see a cat. Okay, so basically getting them to just speak, create their own sentences while they're interacting with the story. So then I'm going to show you what a prediction question may look like. And this will be found on page 4. So it'll go like this. Tom rides on a bus. Tom rides on a bus. What does Tom ride on? Tom rides on a bus. Good. What do you see in this picture? I see tall buildings. I think I see a library. So what do you think, where do you think Tom is going on the bus? Where is he going on the bus? And then the child will make a prediction. Predictions are not right or wrong. It's just their prediction of what they think that's going to happen next. So they can say, I think Tom is going to the store. I think Tom is going home. It really doesn't matter because at the end of the book, we'll find out exactly where he's going and we'll know basically the truth. Okay, so then I really like the ending. So basically you're going to do that ping pong reading back and forth and you ask questions, open-ended questions, and prediction questions. The reason why you ask these type of questions is for advanced readers. The goal is to get them towards advanced reading. So you want them to learn how to predict things, so that's what an advanced reader does. So I like this book. I wanted to show this also because at the end of the book, there are pictures and no words. And I believe that they did this so that to encourage more predictions. So for example, it shows this picture right here. There's no words. We already know about the story now, and so we can actually make up in our head what we think that's going to happen. And in case they actually come out with another book to expand this actual story. So as you can see, there's Kit. Yeah, there's Kit there, and she's on a city tour bus. And we can predict, oh, she's probably going to tour the city, right? And based off of the story. So then at the end of the book actually came with other questions. And then with this literacy kit, I can include like a sheet of paper, and the kid can answer more thorough questions. So this one right here actually asks, I can't read upside down, it asks, what do you like to ride? And they'll choose either a car, bus, or plane just to get them to extend their thinking skills. So then it goes into step 4. This is something I created. Step 4 is have the child sort the order of the story from beginning, middle, and end. So these are the cards that I created. Actually, all I did was took a screenshot from my phone, literally, and then they came out like perfect. So I'm going to show how I would be using these in this video. So you can start off easy. I have the numbers in the back here, and you can start off with the pictures like this, right? And you could basically have these sentences here. So there are 3 ways in which you can order this or put this story in order from beginning, middle, and ending. So you can start off with the pictures, and you can have them match the sentences to the pictures, and then you could go you could change it to starting with the words, and then matching the pictures with the words. The last part and the most difficult is disorganizing all of them. As you can see, I'm just taking apart everything from being in order and all that, and have them order the story by themselves, and then match the sentences with the picture.